bulldog, boomer, bulldog, boomer, bulldog, boomer, bulldog, boomer, bulldog, 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 bulldog.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product and a promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Standing in, Bulldog Boomer.
First baseman, Bulldog. Hey, let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner toward short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on it. So stepping in, Kelvin Courtney. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Kelvin.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Santana fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Digging in to try it again. Bulldog Boomer 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising.
Digging in for his second at-bat, William Patel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Full count, 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready for another chance, Jeff Amos.
Shortstop, Jeff.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bulldog Boomer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Patel ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. The relay throw, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Digging in once again, Jeff Amos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jeff Amos.
Hard on the ground toward short. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1. Ready once again, Bulldog Boomer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
I just love to see a young player man up when it matters the most. He had 2 men on.
Ready for another shot now.
The center fielder,
William
number 16.
Patel.
William Patel.
Here we go, boys.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. Digging in the switch hitter, Kelvin Courtney. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Bulldog Boomer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Skied into straightaway right. Carrasco is there. 1 out. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Central get the win after banging.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. This is the game.
Zach Middlebrook, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, H?
What he's going to feature today, Matt, he's got the fastball, changeup, slider in his repertoire, and I'm sure we'll see all 3 of those pitches, but he'll use that changeup more as an out pitch, more so than maybe the slider.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in the switch hitter, Tony Salazar.
Second baseman, Tony Salazar.
Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Santana has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring. So coming to the plate, Bulldog Boomer.
First baseman, Bulldog Boomer.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. 1 run scores, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready for another chance? Felix Pereira.
Shortstop, Felix Pereira.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Striding in once again, Bulldog Boomer. He'll get us going in the Home half of inning number 3.
Bulldog Boomer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, that's the kind of at-bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next.
Digging in to try it again.
Number 5.
Felix
Shortstop.
Pereira. 2 base hits,
Felix
both singles
Pereira.
to this point. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bulldog
12.
Boomer. He
Bulldog
doubled earlier and
Boomer.
carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. High in the air out to center field. Dye has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one. Digging in once again,
The batter,
Edward
number 3.
Kibelhaus. He's looking for
Designated
hit
hitter,
number 3 here in
Edward
this at-bat.
Kibelhaus.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a dive. Hats off to that one. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half.
First baseman number 10, Zach.
This is on the
Carter.
ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Now batting.
Ready once
First
again,
baseman.
Bulldog Boomer, 2
Boomer.
for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Sizemore is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Ready for another shot now.
Now batting.
Bulldog Boomer,
First baseman.
as he'll look to bring home that
Bulldog
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallegos has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Howard Sizemore
Leading off
looking
for
to
the
change
Utes.
his fortunes here.
Right
0
fielder,
for 4 with 2
Howard
strikeouts so far in the game.
Sizemore.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Zach Middlebrook was hit hard to the
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is...
With the 18th pick in the first round, the Seattle Mariners select Bulldog Boomer, a first baseman from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Texas League. Opening night here in this brand new. Now batting, Adrian Gonzalez.
Shortstop.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Gonzalez.
Sent on the ground out to second. Raines takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in, Bulldog Boomer.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Boomer.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Torres racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Coming to the plate now, Phil Hood comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bulldog Boomer.
Bulldog Boomer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? Adrian. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Lopez ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Reed. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Feliz scoops it up. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Cedeno. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. To short. Lopez gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Ready for another shot now. Bulldog Boomer. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score, the runner from second. The relay throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Phil Hood.
Hey,
Third baseman, Phil Hood.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Lopez is right there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Digging in once again, Reed Hudson.